In a recent workshop of plagiarism, we talked to this about the importance of avoiding and being conscious about plagiarism. This topic is very important and we discuss it year by year due that every year we make new essays and new experiments and new projects. That's why the importance of the work. We begin by making groups of tutees and we gather with them. After we gather, we read to them the information of when do they have to avoid plagiarism, why plagiarism is punished, when to use quotes, and when to paraphrase. At the end, we gather all this information. A technique in which we could make all these ideas in a single document, we use a mind map. In a mind map, tourists could put their ideas of what they understood of the activity, and there were 4 activities. Like I told you, they were when they have to be punished, when they can recognize plagiarism, how to use quotes, and how to paraphrase. We pass our mind map to each of the tutees, and each tutee could put their idea on the mind map based on what they could understand of every point of the activity. Another way in which we tutors support this information was by telling our own experience. For example, in my case, when I was in the college, I remember that I was not important. I didn't mind making copy-paste. But now that we are in college, this is an important aspect. And if we don't be aware of this aspect, we can be punished, which led us to another point. Also, another way in which we tutors make a support of the information is that we found examples of quotes and paraphrasing on the internet. After this information, we showed to this how and the ways of using quotes, so they in the future, when they cite an author, they can cite it in a correct way, and like that avoid falling on plagiarism. Also, as a final statement, we gather to this and we ask them their techniques for avoiding plagiarism. This technique is important because to this then can share among themselves the different techniques for avoiding plagiarism. Like that they can share among the group their own techniques, and like that take the other's technique and apply to them. All this for avoiding plagiarism. Because sometimes people is not aware when they plagiarize. For that reason, we gather to this to share their ideas. At the end, to conclude, we select 2 tutees of our group. These tutees get to the front of the board and they state our mind map, sharing among students the importance of avoiding paraphrasing and the techniques that they share among the groups. All this, at the end, was made for tutees to develop a sense of responsibility on this theme year by year. Thank you very much.